Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by. We're back at the kitchen table for one more stack of books from my coloring book collection. This is my last shelf I will be showing you today. I also have a couple of other things to show you that aren't necessarily coloring books, but they're kind of coloring adjacent that I think maybe you guys might be interested in. I do actually have some more books to show you that haven't made it to my shelf yet, but I'm saving those for, I'm going to do an August completed pages and book haul, so I'm saving it for that video. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, this first, well, it's not really a book, but it's a PDF. It's Mardell Rubio's PDF book, Ardana. This is new. You can purchase this from either, you can contact him on Facebook or his Facebook coloring group. He is also going to be donating all the money to his church in the Philippines. So that's nice. I might be missing one thing. This one was a free image he had given to everyone in his coloring group. So that's why it's a little bit different than the rest. I did color that one. I'll show you that one in my August haul video. And then this this is all of my PDF pages that I haven't colored yet. Whenever I buy them from Etsy, I just download them and put them in one of these binders. I get these binders at the dollar store. I have a bunch. I have one for my swatches. I have one when I download like a PDF book that I want to keep separate from the rest of the pages, so it's its own thing. This is Grazia Salvo. I won't name all the artists, too many. But it's a lot, so we'll flip through fast. If you have any questions or you want to know who it is or whatever, wherever I got it from, you could just send me a message. When I'm done, whenever I color one, then I put it into a separate book for colored pages, because then it gets too bulky, too many things. Then this is Celestial Watercolor. This is not a coloring book, but it's supposed to be zodiac and constellations related, and it gives you little tutorials as well as little info on your zodiac signs and the moon, the different kinds of moons. Let's see if I find them. They'll have a tutorial on how to paint the moons. It's not really, I don't really find it that helpful with a tutorial on how to actually paint something, but it's not, I like to have it just, it looks pretty, and I like things about astrology, so I have that one. And this is another watercolor tutorial book. This is Watercolor with Me in the Forest by Dana Fox. Dana Fox has a really good YouTube channel if you want to check her out. This is nice. I haven't done anything yet, but this is really nice. It has kind of a sketch of the subject that you're going to watercolor, and then she tells you the colors to choose and the supplies you need. and it gives you like a nice step-by-step guide on how to finish it. She has 2 other books too. I know there was like an ocean themed one that I had ordered, and Amazon lost it and never sent it to me, so I never actually ended up ordering it again. And then there's another one, I think it's like a forest, not forest, I think a jungle theme, yeah. And this book I have is When Blue Meant Yellow, How Colors Got Their Names. I really like this little book. It tells you a little bit of history on how the different colors got their names and how they originated. Like, for example, periwinkle, the color of flower, from the Latin per, through, and vincere to blind, describing the behavior of vines. Sage green, the color of herb, from Latin sal. It tells you all the, oh, this is my favorite, shocking pink. This is like scaparelli pink, from French choquer, possibly meaning to bump up against, and related to Old French tree stump. The color was invented by the designer Eliza Schiaparelli, and was shocking because it was so unlike the delicate pinks the fashion world was used to. It's like a fuchsia pink. So that's pretty neat. I'm interested in like how colors got their names. And then this is another one. This is Warner's Nomenclature of Colors. This is the book Charles Darwin used to describe colors in nature. This book is interesting, but I haven't really looked at that much into it. But this is like a replication of the original book, so these colors aren't really true to the original book. But basically, it's kind of, he's telling you the colors of animals and different things in nature, and what he uses for naming them. Like oil green is emerald green mixed with lemon yellow, chestnut brown, and yellowish gray, and then it gives you a little chart of the colors. So that's interesting. Then we have Coleridge Wild 3. I got all of these Coleridge Wilds from Amazon. They ship from Amazon UK, but you can find them on the US Amazon. Usually I see them between around $18 to $20. You can usually see them being available for. I haven't seen 4 or 5 be available yet, but I did this page with alcohol markers and Prismacolors. I also have Coleridge Wilds 2. Same thing, got all of these on Amazon. You can get them on Etsy too, but they're a little bit more expensive. I really would like to get the newest one. I think it's 5. I don't really want the 4th one. I know it's like mostly animals, I think. That one you might be able to get. I think I'm mistaken. I think I have seen the 4th one be available on Amazon. So you can check that out. This one's hard to do a flip through because it's crooked. But you get the idea. Then next, this is Celestial Mandalas. I forgot this one when I was doing my Creative Haven books in the last video. I had it out to do a color along that I never got around to doing. But I don't usually like coloring mandalas so much, but I really like this one because it has suns and moons and astrology kind of vibe that I like. That's cool. Then I have this one, Prima Princesses. This is put out by Prima Marketing, that does the little watercolor palettes. I have some of those. They're really, they're actually those watercolor palettes. If you've ever seen Mungio watercolor palettes, I'm pretty sure those are the same thing, as well as the Jane Davenport. I'm pretty sure they get them from Mungio, and they get repackaged as their own brands. This is really nice. It's got nice watercolor paper. I don't think this is available anymore. I haven't seen it up on Amazon in a long time, but maybe you might be able to get it through, eBay or something like that. But if you like portraits, this is really nice. I haven't had a chance to do any. I was thinking of using my markers on this one, since I'm not really so great with watercolors yet. I need to practice watercolors. These are hard to flip through too because they're not really pages. You get the idea for that one. Okay, this next two I have to show you are Whimsical Girls and Whimsical and Wild by Jane Davenport. I got these from Book Outlet, and I didn't know I wasn't really knowing what I was expecting from them, but they're really cool. Like, I think it has a few different like multimedia pages. It has all different kinds of paper. It has like watercolor paper back here. Has these different colored pattern papers. I keep getting weather warnings on my other phone. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but we're having the remnants of the Hurricane Ida come up by us in New Jersey right now. So if you hear any loud noises or anything, don't worry. It's just the rain. Oh, I'll show you this one too. The same situation. They have stickers in the back. This is nice for a young girl who likes this kind of multimedia and faces and stuff like that. I like it. I'm an old girl and I like it. So, and then I have this one. It's The Plant Lady. This is by Sarah Simon. This is nice if you like plants. And these next two I have are by Lizzie Mary Cullen, The Magical City and The Magical Journey. There's another one by her, I think it's a Christmas one. I didn't get that one. I got these from, where did I get these? I think maybe Abe Books or maybe Abe Books or Thrift Books, one of those discounted bookstores. I think they do have these available on Amazon, but they're expensive. I got these maybe around $10 each. I don't think these are in print anymore. So. This one, everyone knows and loves this one, Circle of Life. This is a beautiful, beautiful book. I love this book. I've started doing one page, this one, for a color along in the Coloring Divas group, but I didn't finish. So maybe I gotta finish that one soon. Maybe I'll work on it tonight. And then, let's see, I have this set of books. This is My Colorful Town by Chiaka Ida. That's her name. And it's pretty interesting. I got this one, I think probably on eBay, one of the sellers on eBay. And then I also have it in the Japanese version. You can tell the difference. I think it's St. Martin's Press that does this American version, or the English version. I bought this one and I was kind of disappointed because it ended up like the first whole half of the coloring book was colored in already, which actually colored in pretty nicely, so it's not that upsetting. But I ended up getting a refund for this because the majority of it was colored in, and it was pretty expensive. It was like around $20-something just for, because I don't think they publish it anymore, but maybe they do. I'd have to check that out. Oh, I got it at Thrift Books. That's where I got this. And then the Japanese version is bigger. The paper seems about the same, but I like this book a lot. I got this one, and it's kind of similar to Erie's coloring books. If you like those, you would like these. My camera keeps slipping away. And this is, I think maybe it translates to something like My Colorful Room, something like that. I'm not sure. But this is, the other one was about the town, and then this one's about different rooms in the little girl's house. And then she uses her imagination throughout the book. Very cute. I got the two of the Japanese versions of those two. I got Amazon Japan. This next bunch is all Amazon Japan books. And this book, I'm not sure what this translates to English. The author is Roko. And this publisher, Cosmic Book, they make a lot of really cute books, Japanese coloring books. So what I've done in the past is I'll Google Cosmic Book on Amazon Japan, and then a bunch of the coloring books will pop up. This is fairy tale themed. Then I have these two, Rhapsody in the Forest, and I think this one translates to Minutes of Happiness in English. These are going to be having English versions, I think, are coming out. I saw them in the new books on Amazon. I'll link them in the description. These two are coming out in English, and then I also, the other one is coming out in English, in an English version. I think not until next year, but it's up, so you can pre-order it if you want. And then this one, I love this one, Neko. This is Story of Precious Cats. I did a flip through of this this one if you want to check it out in more detail. This is adorable with all these little cats, and it goes kind of by season by season. I'd like to do that one for Halloween. This, you can get this on Etsy, but I would get it from Amazon Japan. I had pre-ordered it before it came out and got it really fast. This is another one from Amazon Japan, fantasy coloring book. They always come with these little strips on them. I think there's might be a few of these in this series. Princess and Fairy coloring book. This is by the same author, or by the same artist. I keep saying author, and I mean artist. This one's really pretty too. The author's name is Tomoko Tashiro. And I have The Mysterious Library. This one is not there's one, I think it might have came out previously, like previous edition, that's on better paper here. But this isn't bad, but it's not, yeah, it's okay. I don't want to sound like a paper complainer. This one's nice and Princess and the Pea, that's my favorite. Well, my internet is actually out. That's why I decided to film this now. I can't do anything else online. So I might get through a few videos and post them up throughout the week. I like this one with all the books. That would be nice to color. And this one is, I'm not really sure what this one is called either in English, but something to the effect of dollhouse. It says the classic house, but I've seen it titled a few different things, like on Etsy or Amazon Japan, or online. I'll leave the link to this one in the description, because it might be hard to find it. I'll leave you for Etsy, and I'll leave the link to Amazon Japan. Started coloring this one. I thought I was trying to do some fluorescent lights, but I'll have to go back and try and fix that because it doesn't look so great. This one's really cute in the little teapot. And this one just gives you little different rooms. The room in the lantern, small rooms of nuts, sweet store, life of rabbits. And I know a lot of these Japanese books will give you little tutorials of painting or coloring. Then I have this one, Colors Make You Happy by Miki Take. This one also has, it's like in a series of books. There's two or three more, I think. It's all fairy tale oriented. I don't know if you notice, I like fairy tale type of books. And we have this one's called Wonderland by Emily Shin. This also, there's a, I'm not sure if it's Korean or Japanese version of this called something else, but I found that it's the same book, but just under a different name, I think. Not sure. This is Alice in Wonderland, kind of. This one, I like this one a lot too. It's called The Land of Dreams. I got this from one of the Goodwills selling on eBay. You can check out Goodwill sometimes online. They sell online and on eBay, like different, if they'll have Goodwill of San Diego, Goodwill of wherever, whatever city, and they have books sometimes for good prices, and plus it's for charity, so it's good. This artist also, there's another book by this artist too, but it's not as nice as this one. I'm sure it's nice, but I wasn't so interested in it. And I have this one, Zendoodle presents Fairies in Dreamland. This is a pretty popular book, I think. There's also fairies, not fairies, there's gnomes in the neighborhood. I don't have that one. And then I think there's one, a mermaid one. I don't know, do I have that? I might have that one. I don't remember, but I don't think so. I have this next set of books. This is all by Marcos Chin. This is Mermaids in Wonderland and Fairies in Wonderland and Elves in Wonderland. These are nice too. They have some black backgrounds. I think one half, oh yeah, that's it. One half is just regular white, black and white, and then you get to the second half, it's supposed to be like nighttime. These come with little, some of them come with postcards in the back that you can color. Uh-oh. Hopefully my power stays on till I finish this video. I think it will. I think we're almost done. There we go for that one. I like this mermaid one the best. And my last book for this series is this one. It's called Rabbit Girl. This is a Korean book. I'm not sure who the author is, but I bought this from Amazon. And you'll notice here this little thing that's called a remainder mark. The person or seller, whoever I bought it from, was selling it as if it was new, which it is, basically it is new, but I think it's a little bit shady when people try to sell remainder or leftover books as new. That's just a pet peeve of mine. But this is a really cute book. They have some pages like this. Oops. That go the whole, like a double page spread, but vertical. Kind of has a vintage vibe to it as well. Oh. Okay, so that's it. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you for joining me for all of these parts, 7 whole parts of coloring book collection. I made a playlist, so you can check that out if you've missed any parts. I know maybe you don't want to watch 7 whole parts in a row, but what I do is when I watch book hauls and collections, I put it on 1.7 or 2 times speed, just so I can get through and see all the books. So do that if you think it's too much of me talking. Yeah, that's all we have for today. I hope to see you again real soon. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.